Yo, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it ain't for the Mets. I know we won't smirk home sooner than later, but it's looking a lot later than sooner. And after today, it seems like a lot of people see that the feds have at least 20,000 pages of evidence against Lil Durk and his co-defendants, as well as like wiretaps, witness statements, conversations from the cell phone and other shit like that. It's been alleged that Diddy thinking about taking a plea deal just so he could kind of speed along the process for Dirk. But usually how shit work is usually if one person take a plea deal, it presumably leaves the court to think this other person is guilty too for the same crime if this person is guilty for it. Look how the shit went for Thug, even though he played out later on, and we all know how that shit went. There's different things, state and fed. But at the end of the day, we can't determine if Diddy he even think, how we know Diddy thinking about that shit. He probably reading in the media like, what the fuck they talking about? He taking this shit to trial. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, if Jam is enlisted as some of those witnesses, it's going to be looking real stupid on everybody who kind of presumably accused him of it. But it's also a lot of things that was being said about people saying had that same energy for Chief Wook, and I wonder what they meant by that. And it's because a couple pieces of evidence alleged that one of the people who was communicating with the feds was letting the feds know that Lil Durk was aboard in the plane, and they was wearing a wire, I guess, while Durk was talking about it, and they said Chief Wook was on the plane with Durk when he got caught. That don't mean that that's the person, but there is a few co-conspirators, people naming Trenches News, all this different shit, because somebody who did snitch in the case has been getting paid from the feds for a while. And we all hear how Durk been rapping about the feds for a long time, so he knew they'd been coming. The father came out and spoke about how they use dirty tactics, and of course he would know because he sat in the feds for supposedly a life sentence, but they're like, what, 20-something years, them to 30 years? So he knows all about what his son is going through, is going to have to go through. And at the end of the day, man, it's like we can have as many takeaways as you want from this as, oh, Dirk is stupid with the money, this and that. You can't really blame people who has a certain mind frame. Like, just because a person get rich, that don't mean getting a vengeance and revenge isn't at the top of their list just because they rich or not. You got to stop talking about, motherfuckers just crashing out, making dumb decisions, and just actually accept the fact of what it is. Like, some people just never change. You just can't, no matter amount of money, fix that. Get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think below. I'm gone.